So Carla, we have this idea of using UV light to cure proprietary resins that have different materials integral to them, the composite design. Now, when you first started coming up with the idea in 2016, you were investigating different applications because you want to sell resin, but the resin has to be used for something.
Right.
So let's talk about the search for the something over the last several years, and let's end up where you are today, which is the plastic injection mold development.
Right. Yeah, it was interesting. So 3D printing, it's naturally a platform technology, and the great thing about 3D printing is that there's billions of applications. But the hard thing about starting a 3D printing company is that there are billions of applications. And so one of the most important things that we learned early on is that you need focus. And so we went through the whole customer discovery process, deep blank methodology. And we talked to people in dental. The dental industry is a huge user of 3D printed composites. We talked to prosthetics. And then through the customer discovery process, we realized that we probably don't have the capital to take on the FDA at this point. And so we turned our sights to things like automotive and aerospace, which are great applications of high strength to weight ratio parts, which we produce. However, I don't think we have the capital to go through regulation right now. And so, what is something where it's easily adoptable? There are very few regulations to get into it, and there are a lot of customers. And so through customer discovery, we discovered this injection mold tooling market. It's a multi-billion-dollar market. There are people up and down the value chain, from small mom and pop injection mold shops all the way up to Hasbro. And so, that's how we settled on that.
Great. And so that search is what every technical entrepreneur goes through.
Yeah.
And for you, it's been about a 18-month, 2-year journey.
Yeah.
And it's good to have some capital so you can live and eat and rent your space and things like that. But it's a good lesson for other entrepreneurs that you might think you have the target market application, but you got to talk with people, test it, work through the business model, the amount of money it takes to actually get into that specific business. And it may take a few tries to get to where you're going to actually launch your business.
Yeah, I mean, especially when product market fit is so important to raising Series A dollars. You always have to be testing your hypotheses, so you always have to be making sure that what you're doing is correct.